Do you think the park down the street is a waste of money? Or maybe you think it is just prime real estate the city won't let anyone develop on. Or you think it is just a nuisance because of the traffic and kids. If this is how you feel, then you're watching the right video. And not because I agree with you. Actually, you are watching the right video because you have a few things to learn. Let's start off by picking one park to look at. The city of St. Charles, Missouri is the proud owner of 23 parks that total over 800 acres of open land. Frontier Park is one of the many beloved parks within the city. This 16-acre park rests along the shoreline of the Missouri River and is 1 block away from the historic St. Charles Main Street. Maybe I should explain a little more. This Main Street I mentioned is still alive. That's right, Walmart has not killed small-town St. Charles. The plethora of activities offered in this area and the numerous festivals, concerts, and events at Frontier Park support this region. Frontier Park offers regular visitors open green space, resting areas, Katy Trail access, riverfront fishing, and much more. You can do just about anything in this simple park, except flying kites. I know, I was bummed too. So far this park sounds pretty normal, right? Well, this is where the real difference is. Frontier Park has been designed to be a community event venue. With festivals, concerts, and fairs going on all the time, it is a sure place to check out when you're looking for a way to spend your evening. One of the largest events in this park is the Festival of the Little Hills. This 3-day event pulls more than 200,000 visitors into St. Charles. Maybe you're right though. Parks suck. Oh. Wait a second. Did I just say 200,000 people entered this small town for this event? The Festival of the Little Hills is self-sustaining through hundreds of vendors who participate. No tax dollars are spent, but rather tons of tax dollars are made because of the vendor sales, restaurant sales, booked hotel rooms, and gas station stops made by the enormous amount of visitors. Maybe you haven't thought about this before. Just because the Parks Department doesn't need a vault to stash all of their income does not mean they are not a part of the commerce system. Yes, parks cost money, but you'd be crazy to say that they didn't bring any money into the region. Let's think about it this way. It has become a pretty typical question for someone looking into hotels as to whether they offer free Wi-Fi for their guests. These are the hotels people want to stay at, simply because they offer free Wi-Fi instead of charging extra for it. To someone unwilling to look at the benefit of this service, it would be chalked up as an unneeded expense. But if you were to remove this expense, you would undoubtedly lose business. Parks and recreation are no different. The impact they can cause on a community will not always be seen, but it would be greatly missed if they were lost. The community will struggle without these assets. Now let's get down to brass tacks, Mr. Frodo. You probably want some real numbers, don't you? Well, in Salem, Oregon, land next to a green space was found to be worth approximately $1,200 more an acre than just 1,000 feet away. In Oakland, California, a 3-mile green space around a lake at a city center added $41 million to the surrounding area's property values. And at Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, California, they increased the value of nearby property from $500 million to $1 billion and generated nearly $10 million in annual property taxes. But that's just about property value, you say? You want to hear about business development? Well, here are some facts that'll rock your socks off. Parks and open spaces create a high quality of life that attract tax-paying businesses and residents to communities. Corporate CEOs say that employee quality of life is the third most important factor in locating a new business. Small company owners say recreation, parks, and open spaces are the highest priority in choosing a new location for their business. In fact, Arizona's outdoor lifestyle and recreation opportunities were cited as the reason for the location or expansion of 70 firms in that state. I know. Try that on for size. I think we might have something here. This park thing can increase your property value, increase sales tax revenue, and attract new business. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I know what is best for your community. I personally like my city to have a booming economy, but I know not everyone feels the same way I do. I just hope you might look into this whole parks and recreation thing a little more before you decide to rule it out this time.